Hello, this is Decoherent, and welcome back to some more Torment Tides of Numenera. If you're seeing this, then I'm glad because I finally succeeded. This is run 3 today. Still just talking past these guys, trying to figure out how to get our battle to work. Been kind of like trying random things, different orders of doing stuff. I don't know. Still wonder, like, if I'd done something different, if I might have avoided like coming in here at all. That's kind of my backup plan. Let's see here. Actually, yeah, tell me your dream. You represent the memorialists. That's who. It's your fault. Those who killed the... Oh. That hasn't happened before. Oh. Indigo tide increased. I clicked something different. Oh, this is exciting. Did I just screw up the dream interpretation like 14 runs in a row? Okay, let's take a deep breath. Can't start hoping yet. So what was I saying? I was clicking here. Okay, so I said that you were... The child represents the memorialists and the killer represents the children. So I'm convincing him that the cultists are killing the memorialists, okay, and I'm saying that those who kill the innocent will burn, and the ugliness of their crime will be seen far and wide. That's interesting. So this is his fault so far for allowing this kind of crazy thing to be going on. Okay. This is consistent. Okay, then we have this horrible blossom, the carrion white with the stalk like chalk. It lives but reeks of death. I've always gone with this flower because it's neat. Life cannot be stopped with violence? No, that sounds stupid. There is still hope for you. There is still good in you. I feel it. Good can spring from past wrongs. Indigo tide again, interestingly. Yes. I should close the gate. Is that what my dream truly means? Yes, that's what it means, and there's a lesson in it. Oh, please believe me. See, I've gone kind of this far before, and he says, like, well, that's too bad. It would be a great idea, but I can't do it, and I still have to kill you. Yes, he hisses. You've rightly read the wrongs written in my head. I see it. Your words have the rich savor of truth, little brother. He closes his eyes and sighs, steepling his long, gnarled fingers. At last, Inifre opens his eyes. Yes, he says, the gate will close. You've whispered my own thoughts in my ear, and they say to stray from this cursed course, coarsening my mind. Yes, he says again, more to himself than you.
I'll remember that.
Whoa! Inifre seals his eyes shut and begins to howl. You feel the world around you shifting and churning. Everything grows dark and empty, save for the voices almost as soft as silence itself. What? What?
I'm ready to learn something new.
What? Somehow Inifre's decision to close the gate forces you outside. Inifre is gone, there's no telling where, but the gate has closed behind you. Without the gate, the cultists have no reason to kill anyone. Or less reason, at least. You're not the only thing that's been expelled from the gate. A small pile of objects lies at your feet. Okay, so we get some loot. A new reflection. Okay, hold on. I need a drink. I feel both good and bad about what just happened. I'm very pleased that I sort of accidentally stumbled into a wrong ending. I feel bad about it for two reasons. First of all, because I've been very clear that I'm not save scumming this game, and that was a different outcome than the one that I've clearly started on. I'm not real happy about that. I'm also not real happy that I spent 14 times through that fight and never managed to beat it. I think ultimately either I'm underleveled or I'm just bad at this. That's totally possible. You know what? I'm going to take this retcon. I've I think I've posted everything showing that I'm not safe scumming or anything like that. I am a little disappointed I got a different outcome, but the game sort of forces you into it. You know, in all other deaths, you end up in the labyrinth. You get some, you know, maybe some insight, but at the very least, you come back to life, and you can try something again.
Why
Just
aren't we chasing after it?
because I'm worried that we may not deserve it. So this was sort of like, I mean, as I'd complained a little, this was unique, where the game was forcing me to do it right and or like load my save. All right, I'm going to take it. If you disagree, I'm sorry, and I agree with you that this is a reasonable thing to disagree with. But I'm sort of pleased the way that came out. Okay. Loot.
Yes.
Loot is neat.
Now.
Money. Impossible blade. Ooh, what are you? Ignores resistance? One glance at this weapon serves as an explanation of its name, as the blade is of an impossible thinness. A transdimensional energy field generated by the device in its short handle maintains the blade's structural integrity, and as such, the blade can't be used when this field is not powered, as it would shatter on the slightest impact. Ooh, that reminds me of the Slaver's Blade from Ringworld. Enigmatic Sphere. As you pick up the small plain obsidian sphere, it turns a frosted white and changes size to fit comfortably in the palm of your hand. Marked with fine lines in all direction, it is smooth and cool to the touch and extremely light. When you heft it around in your hand, however, you notice that its weight seems to temporarily increase as more momentum is applied to it. Oh, that's so cool. Neat. Is that... What's this?
I'm ready.
What was this? Was this another one we were reading? The tomb remains as you left it, yeah. Whoa, 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 hold on. Did I touch this on my way in? Examine the writing again. Okay. Incomprehensible scratches and scrawls, all of them, and you can't make sense of them, yet somehow they fill you with a vague and nameless horror. Amidst the bloody rants and pains, you find a symbol carved into the stone itself. You don't recognize the sigil, but if it was cut into the rock, it must have been intended to last for many years. Well, let's touch it, obviously. As you reach out to touch it, a spark flares from it, and you feel your tattoo blazing in sympathy. The rock under the symbol evaporates, as if it were transmuting itself into another dimension, revealing a large niche. Within it is this thing of strange dimensions and impossible angles, spun from an unearthly metal that seems to flow as you examine it. Its branching limbs cross in a lattice that holds no clear pattern. Tidal energies seep from it, and you recognize the sigil of the changing god stamped on its base. Whatever else it might be, this is a Mirrorcaster. But not one you can use, at least not now. Someone has twisted it out of alignment, and it would be impossible guesswork to return it to a proper state. Ooh. Oh, we have used only one of these when we helped fix the White Death's past. It's broken. I wonder who can fix it. That's interesting. I can't just use it, can I? Oh, I can. No, let's hold on. Before I go running headlong at any other stupid side quests, or not stupid side quests, but until I manage to get myself killed. Did I not open these? Okay.
All right, Ren. You can do
Okay.
this.
Okay, so I closed the gate. Go tell them I've closed it. That's interesting. Huh. And we have all this stuff. Oh, the Impossible Blade. Medium melee weapon. So, not Eritis, because he's gone smashing. This would be excellent for Tiberius, since I'm going, like, kind of medium weapon specialist for him. It's no healing sword, but on the other hand, that's only when you get a crit. And this is 8 plus 4, which is a lot. And this is 7 plus 3, but it ignores resistance. think the blade is better. Let's not forget about that, though. I don't want to let him keep it. Okay, okay, let's level up here. Increase effort, that's all I can do. Okay, fine. Tier 3! Okay, cipher limit increase. Okay, that hasn't really been an issue yet. I feel like I'm holding on too many ciphers, I think. I'm falling into the too good to use trap. So, dismay. Enemies in range who fail to resist gain demoralized, 20 willpower, 10 evasion, minus 15%. Interesting. You are a thundercloud in your enemies' minds. Your presence looms in their thoughts, and they fear to cross your path for fear of the outcome. That's interesting. So here's the other problem that I have with this exact thing, is that I also have the other active ability, the name is suddenly escaping me, but the one where I'm, adding resistance to my party. Adaptation, something like that. The problem is that uses up a turn. Yeah, this uses action. And that was a big problem in this Inifere fight, or Inifere, or whatever. I'm already forgetting his name. Boy, now I feel bad. Because that required me to do a turn, and he was, squad wiping us, essentially. That's interesting, but on the other hand, cipher limit? Let's go with dismay. That sounds fun. Ooh, look at all this cool stuff. Oh wow, there's some extra stuff. Gravity okay, so scan thoughts, we've had that available to us. Data sphere link, this gives us one in the lores, but I already have one in machinery, or one in natural and 2 in machinery. So 2 of those points are wasted. I don't know, think about that. Entropic field. You create an energy siphoning vortex, weakening all within its radius. None can stand before you. I like that. Doesn't do any damage, though. It's neat, though. Okay. Incite action. Target an ally with enemies in weapons range, and then choose one of these enemies. The chosen ally makes an immediate attack on that enemy. Ooh. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. That could be a huge damage boost. Especially with, for example, well, either of our melees, but especially Eridus, because he puts out just a ton of damage. He hits like a truck. Okay. Thinking really hard about that. Yeah, adaptation. This is the one that I already have, isn't it? I think I get it from an item or something. Targeting eye. A mechanical enhancement to your last remaining biological eye. Helps you focus your esoteric attacks. Nah, it's okay. Unstoppable force, +2 damage. Your unrivaled mental prowess strengthens your esoteries beyond the capabilities of weaker beings. +2 damage, that could add up. My esoteries really don't hit very hard, which is a little disappointing. Gravity manipulation. Space warping pulse that pushes or pulls all enemies within range. You treat one of the fundamental forces of the universe as a tool. You draw enemies into your orbit or send them reeling away with the power of your mind alone. So what does this do? Just move them around? I'd like to manipulate gravity. I don't see the point of that. Okay. Mind barrier. +1 int, +1 armor. My mind is an impenetrable tower of iron will. Okay, that's cool. Energize. All damage dealt is converted to the chosen type. That's kind of neat. We had... What were we fighting that had energize? Was it those weird phased creatures, I think? When I was screwing around with the mirrors? And that was fairly irritating. I guess the strategy would be is you would want to stack one type of resistance and then use this to convert all damage dealt to that particular type. I'm not sure I would be able to use that effectively. Not that it can't be used effectively, but that I probably can't use it effectively. Scanning array. 5% bonus for each level of effort applied to perception, mystical, and natural tasks. You create a temporary matrix in your corneas that highlight and sharpen details that otherwise might have remained hidden. Okay, I'm definitely taking inside action. That could be absolutely huge. We could start poking around in people's minds. Okay, so let me think about what am I not going to do? I'm probably not going to do Data Sphere Link because that's not a good use of points. Entropic Field is cool. If I start going this route, I need to make sure that I am going to sort of move my role to support rather than DD. I'm already starting to go that direction because I already have the adaptation ability. I hadn't thought about that. Wasn't until this last fight that I realized exactly how much more my melee pals hit than I do. Okay, so I don't know. Probably not adaptation. I don't think targeting eye, maybe. +2 damage would be pretty neat. I don't understand this. +1 int? Yeah, I've got a pretty big intellect pool as it is. Let's get Incite Action. Should I get +2 damage? I think so. This is a second support ability and then 1 attack ability. Well, I guess I'd rather have a little bit of flexibility. So 1 passive and 1 active ability. Okay, that seems good. I'm happy with that. Yeah, let's do that. So disarray. That's awesome. Okay, and who else was leveling? Oh, Eridus is so close. Tiber, alright. So effort is all you can do, fine.
Learned a thing or two.
Hey! Cipher limit, nah. Lucky combatant. Blindfolded and upside down, you'd still hit your target. You're just that good. That is really tempting. +5% on our tasks. Okay, that's pretty cool. 15% evasion. Tiber is very, very good at staying alive long enough to loot the bodies. Nice. Tiber's seen a few things in his life, and he's more than willing to share what he knows. His allies benefit from his experience and eagerness to rehearse his favorite stories. Let's see here. I wouldn't mind the 5%, and the evasion would be good. I was having a hard time landing attacks with him. Let's go with Lucky Combatant. New abilities. Okay, gain +1 training. Okay, so how do I activate his flex skill? This is really bugging me. Ooh. Okay, and then versatile effort. You're a jack of all trades, able to make connections between disparate tasks. Your broad base of knowledge makes it a snap to apply your skills to new situations. You're never surrounded. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. I'm going to go with Brawler. I like that quite a bit. Ooh. Initiative. Tempting. Quick Fingers tempting. He's not going stealth. I'm not concerned about running. Quick Fingers might be neat. That's only come up once or twice. Initiative will only come into play during crisis. I like the idea of adding initiative. But that's... So the question is, am I coming across skill checks for Quick Fingers more often than I'm coming across crises that require, him to do something? Let's go with Quick Fingers. That seems more his style. Wow. Okay, so that was awesome. Wow, this has been kind of exciting. Now we have this weird Mirrorcaster too. I'm a little afraid to touch things that I found in here, you know? Okay. Let's go back and let's tell the memorialists that I solved all their problems. Let's see here, return to the Necropolis entrance. Teleport again. I can't believe how much time I spent on that crisis and accidentally avoided it. Well, that's okay. Talira, what can I do for you, Savior? Well, I closed the gate. Hopefully the cultists will stop bothering you soon. Truly, her voice becomes full of light. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Both the living and the dead are forever in your debt.
Making a note.
I regret that I have nothing to give you. We do not have much in the way of personal possessions. However, there is one who might, Ronos Kaisul. He likes to collect odd relics from the alcoves outside. He would be more than happy to reward you on our behalf, I'm sure. Well, if he has anything to give. Seek him out in the valley. Did we ask... Oh, that's cool. Did we ask her about Choi? I found a tomb below for a girl named Choi Kaisul. Do you know anything about her? You might ask my colleague. Yes, Kaisul. Okay. Well, this is all good. Okay, go see Ronos. Now I'm a little afraid of that Mirrorcaster, you know?
You think that's best?
For the moment, let's take the nice straightforward path that I've been given. Let's polish off these quests, and then I will carefully contemplate whether or not I'm going to touch the Mirrorcaster. That's a lie. I'm going to touch it. Of course I'm going to. Why am I even pretending otherwise? I want this as a reward. That thing right there.
Yes. Now.
You're so enthusiastic. Boing.
I'm ready. I'm always ready.
I know you are, and that's why you're with us. Because you quite possibly are the best. And I'm really looking forward to fixing his problem. His eyes alight when he sees you return. The children of the Endless Gate have curtailed their activities, and I have no doubt it was due to your actions. He presses a device into your hands. Please, take this as a token of our gratitude.
Updated my journal.
The Brace of Mighty Kalas Tor. +1 might, +1 damage per effort applied. -2 might pool. Well, that's interesting. When the synth device is put on, it suffuses the wearer with physical energy flowing throughout the body, radiating inwards to reinforce blood flow and energy resources. The device utilizes your body's natural processes to direct this energy, so it can cause a strain on the wearer, even as it heals him. So you lose 2 pool, but you gain edge and damage. Are there esoteric attacks that can use might? That's interesting. Okay, I can definitely see how to make that work. Alright, farewell. Hey, Eridus, level up.
Yourself.
Ability or skill. Okay, so skills is one of the... Ooh, smashing is sort of tempting, but that doesn't seem to do a lot. I may go endurance if I go that way. Or fell swoop, which I've still only managed to use once. I think +5 health per level, so that would give him from +5 to +10 health, and he has 42 health. That's a lot. Or the only other thing I can put points into is Fell Swoop, which is a cool ability. The only way I would find this useful-ish is if it hit more people. Let's go with some endurance. Skirmish Spectacle. Whenever Eridus lands a critical hit with a melee weapon, confer daze to all enemies in immediate range of him. When Eridus lands a powerful blow, his aura flares, blinding his enemies and giving them a moment to reconsider how outmatched they really are. That's the best. Ooh, okay. Hook. Okay, we've seen that. Which is nice. Successive attack. When you kill an enemy, immediately make a bonus attack against the nearest enemy in range without moving. Huh, you're not done yet. After killing an enemy, you can turn your fury on another target without pausing for breath. That could really be interesting. Or Brawler, which ignores flanked. So I'm not totally sure I understand the difference between using Hook and between running. Because both of them use your movement. The difference is that Hook uses one of my might stat pool. I like Brawler. I like Successive Attack, although that is going to require him being in the middle of things. Well, this is Eridus. Of course he's going to be in the middle of things. Or do I ignore flanked? That's only on the killing blow, but it could be really powerful, or probably every round in combat. Let's go Successive Attack. That just seems more his thing. Heavy weapons, yep, absolutely. Oh, do these stack? That's okay. Heavy weapons is definitely going to be his thing. $10 XP. Ugh. Maybe she'll start to get useful. Okay, wow. Well, we're a lot cooler than we were just a little bit ago. So, basically, at this point, we need to... Let's see here. I must find a way to activate it, yeah. And then the Lost Shepherd file, find help for him. Well, huh. So, did we poke at this portal? I think we did. I think that we just turned around and came back and went somewhere else. I'm still interested in finding out who it is that can help him. Someone knowledgeable, maybe a doctor. Oh, and we saw that reflection. We saw that a reflection formed in the labyrinth, except I do not have a reliable way to kill myself around here. Because now I really want to go back and see that. Or we could poke at the Mirrorcaster and see what terrible thing will befall us as soon as we do. Okay, well, I'm going to take a break and go engage in some despairing maniacal laughter at how long I was smashing my head against this thing. But I'm very pleased to have moved forward with this. And I think we'll come back and we'll poke at the Mirrorcaster next and see what horrible thing will befall us then that will require despairing, insane laughter. So, well, thanks for sticking through this. Hopefully the last episode or two haven't been too tedious. So, yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you next time.